Hello, I am Meshell Baker, the Chief Confidence Igniter, and this is a moment with Meshell where I review and discuss how to have gratitude every time. And why is that important? Well, it's because you get to GET, gratitude every time, instead of have to. Have to is hard, arduous, difficult, and obligatory. It doesn't lead to anything that has you living an awesome, amazing, and incredible life. Now, today's topic is about becoming a compliment bomb. So, what is a compliment bomb? Someone who just bombards people with compliments. And why is that important? Well, we live a life that is fast paced. There's a lot of things coming at you. There are a lot of people that don't keep their word. There are a lot of things that don't get done. There are a lot of things that don't happen the way you wanted them to happen, the way they should have happened. There are so many ways and options and things that happen in one individual's day that can derail you feeling good about what's going on, that can put you in a state where you begin to doubt that, oh my God, this is so hard. And once you spiral into hard, it is hard to get out of it. You actually begin to look, whatever emotional, mental state you currently exist, that's the filter through which you will live life. So if you're in a state that life is unfair and things are hard, you generally will find more ways that life is difficult and things get hard. So when you have or met and you tend to be an overall, chipper, cheery kind of person, but then there's days where you're struck with things that you take that dip. Well, how do you get out of the dip? Right? Or even how do you stay out of the dip? I'm often asked, how do I stay so jovial and peppy and cheerful? Well, one of the things I do is I have activities of which I do that generate states of mind of causing me to think positively and favorably. And one of those ways is that being a confidence bomb. And what that means is that I literally bombard people with compliments, a compliment bomb. So I'm bombarding people with ways that I'm affirming them, I'm giving affection, I'm giving attention, right? I am actually authentically and honestly giving them and talking about things that I see in them that I think that are amazing. So this is just not fluff like you're pretty. Well, if you tell a pretty person they're pretty, they actually don't believe you actually believe they're pretty because you're saying what they've heard like a gazillion times. Now, if you tell that same person something specific, like, oh my God, you're absolutely stunning. When I was looking at you across the room, I noticed your eyes, I noticed your hair, I noticed your stance, I noticed how you capture and the way you talk and how you use your whole body, right? So when you actually become specific about the way you compliment someone, it becomes an honest compliment. And what it does is it makes you think. So now you have to cultivate in your mind creative ways. You have to pay attention to someone else and look at something specific about that person. And then in your mind, curate, which is to develop or to create a way to say it in a way that they receive it as a compliment. And if you're going to bombard someone, you're thinking of more than one way. You're thinking of how to say it and then continue in that conversation about other ways. Now, this is not the easiest thing to do when you do not know that person or you just met that person. Not impossible, but not, and also not easy. And it's often much more simpler for people you know, like, trust, and love and respect to give them compliments, picking up the phone, sending someone a picture of yourself or a little video text to say, you can hit the text and you can do a video on there, sending that. I mean, DM somebody on social media. There are so many ways that you can give these compliments. And what I'm basically sharing with you is that when you're focused on doing this, you need to think about someone else. Momentarily, you get off yourself. You get off of it. You get off of yourself. You get off of your problems. You get off of your issues. And you actually, and when it's done altruistically, meaning that it's selfless, you are not looking to receive. You are literally doing something for just the sake of doing it because you know that it's something that's good, it's kind, it's amazing. So you're just doing it for the feeling of that, that other person is going to experience. You're not looking for a thank you, a pat on the back, or for them to reciprocate you in any way. That's what altruistic is, because when you do it with the intention that you'll get back, it's not a compliment and it's not kindness. It's actually manipulation and it's selfish. And you will be disappointed every time. So, why it's powerful is that you give, you rarely receive from the past of what you've given. And just doing it, as I said, it cultivates in you, when you do it consistently and regularly, it cultivates the habit in you to look around for good things in people, to look for good reasons to talk to people or to compliment people. And it helps you to live your life with more joy, with more kindness, with more appreciation. It really does. So you want to curate and cultivate a mindset that looks and finds the good in life. Start looking and finding the good in other people, and it will expand. Your mind is expansive. So whatever you regularly do, it's going to do. So if you regularly complain and look for the problems and judge people and all of that, you will only see negative and nasty things in your life. You want to see a life through, they call it the rose-colored glasses, right? You want your reality to attract and experience good things. You must become good in who you are. And the quickest way to do that is to give that, to have it go through you, to be a conduit for it. So it has to come through you first and go to the other person. And that's the double blessing. It blesses you and you bless someone else. And you do that and you will get more and more and more ways and ideas. And it's just absolutely amazing. Become a compliment bomb. And it will change your life. This is Meshell Baker, the Confidence Igniter. And if you love this, I am on every social media channel at Meshell or Baker, and you will find me TikTok, LinkedIn, Facebook. I haven't started doing videos on TikTok. I have an account though, so they'll come in one day very soon. So, and thank you. And if this has helped you, share it out with someone. Leave a compliment or leave a statement. Tell me what it meant to you. Tell me how it changed your day. All right. And thanks so much.